mahogany counter is stained with amber spills. I'm looking for a remedy to cure these midnight chills. My lace stockings are snagged, my velvet shoes are wet from walking through the alleyways of sorrow and regret. You entered like a sailor with the scent of salty wood, offering a sanctuary that I never understood. I poured a double measure of that bitter southern mash, watching all our historical grievances dissolve into the ash. The tide of the world will manipulate your mind, leaving you intoxicated, ignorant and blind. They sell you artificial comfort in a shiny crystal glass, but the temporary pleasure is gonna quickly pass. Put down the heavy bottle, sister, listen to the sea. There is a clean vibration that can set your spirit free. The waves of righteousness are washing over the sand, bringing true salvation to this dry and weary land. The room is spinning gently from the venom in my veins. Jah will wash away the residue of all your earthly pains. The slide guitar is drifting like a message in a flash, stripping away the falsehood of our heavy daily mask. Drowning our tribulations in this heavy whiskey tide. Nowhere left to wander, nowhere left to hide. A sultry slow motion blues to calm my frantic pulse. A roots rock meditation when the system is false. Slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets. We are erasing the ledger of our burdens and regrets. They build their corporate empires on a foundation of sand, trading human dignity for a piece of stolen land. They want to see you wallow in the valley of despair, breathing in the poison of their synthetic air. But the current of creation is a power they can't control. It flows inside the rhythm that rejuvenates your soul. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. We are standing secure on the consecrated ground. I've spent too many evenings in the neon lighted bars, chasing after phantoms in our expensive broken cars. My voice is raw and raspy from the cigarettes and tears, accumulating the damage of a decade's wasted years. But your slow island cadence is like velvet on a wound, slowing down the engine to which my frantic heart was tuned. I'll trade the golden chalice for this muddy ocean breeze, and let your steady bassline put my restless mind at ease. The fireflies are dancing in the jasmine bush. There is no requirement for a frantic shovel push. The slide guitar is soaring like a seagull in the dark, leaving on our consciousness a permanent holy mark. Drowning our tribulations in this heavy whiskey tide. Nowhere left to wander and nowhere left to hide. A sultry slow motion blues to calm my frantic pulse. A roots rock meditation when the system is false. Slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets. We are erasing the ledger of our burdens and regrets. The foundation that the ancient ones have laid. Can you taste the sweetness of the salt upon your lips? We are sailing away on the most righteous of ships. It's a beautiful release from the friction of the town, where the high-class blues and the roots rock melodies drown. Oh, whoa, whiskey tide, let it carry me away, guide the vessel safely to a brighter dawning day. Whiskey tide washing over me into the ocean of liberty. The glass is empty, our love is plenty. Whiskey tide fade into the night. The hem of my satin dress is coated in thick clay. I've been dragging my heels since the middle of the day. The modern cathedrals are nothing but plastic and stone, leaving the true believers to wander completely alone. I lost my silver lighter somewhere down in the creek. My spirit is weary and my knees are incredibly weak. But I see your campfire burning through the willow reed, offering a sanctuary that satisfies my deepest need. The path to the kingdom is never a smooth paved road. You got to wade through the swamp while carrying a heavy load. They promise a heaven that is shiny, sterile and cold, but the real promised land is found inside the natural mold. Don't fear the quicksand or the murky water's edge. Jah will protect the children who honor their sacred pledge. The mud upon your ankles is a sign of your rebirth, reconnecting your consciousness to the womb of the earth. The river is rising and the visibility is low. Trust the ancient current where the wild waters flow. The rusty slide guitars cutting through the grime, guiding our dirty feet out of the quicksand of time. Walking through the trenches of a swampy Zion tonight, wading through the shadows till we reach the crystal light. A low down river blues to wash away my distress. A roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed. Slide that copper bottleneck across the acoustic frame. We are singing for the spirit, not for glory or a name. They build the skyscrapers taller than the mountains high, arrogantly mocking the architecture of the sky. But their foundation is constructed out of money and greed, totally disconnected from what the human soul needs. So stomp your naked feet until the muddy banks shake. Jah love is the only power that the system cannot fake. Rise up from the valley, look beyond the foggy hill. Let the restless waters of your mind be completely still. I've been drowning in perfume just to hide the smell of asphalt, blaming my ancestors for every single internal fault. My eyeliner is running like a river in a storm. I'm looking for a blanket to keep my shivering body warm. But your slow island gospel is like medicine to my skin, drying up the swamp that was multiplying within. I'll trade my high heels for this beautiful fertile ground and find my salvation inside this heavy reggae sound. The bullfrogs are singing their deed. The Creator is watching over this sacred quiet place. The slide guitar is howling like a lone hungry wolf, bridging the deep chasm and the terrifying gulf. Walking through the trenches of a swampy Zion tonight, wading through the shadows till we reach the crystal light. A low down river blues to wash away my distress. A roots rock meditation for is becoming clear.
Perfect love is the mechanism that casts out all your fear.
Can you feel the ancient earth
vibrating through your toes?
Jah will provide the remedy for all your earthly woes. It's a swampy resurrection
from the madness of the town,
where the high-class blues and the roots rock melodies drown. Ooh, swampy Zion, wash my sins away. Prepare your spirit for a brighter dawning day.
Just let the guitar moan.
We are never left alone.
Walking through the trenches of a swampy Zion tonight,
Wading through the shadows
till we reach the crystal light.
a low-down river blues to wash away my
distress,
a roots rock meditation
for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper by the neck
Across the acoustic frame,
We are singing for the spirit,
not for glory or a name. No longer left to wander,
no longer left to roam.
clean water is coming,
The ancient drums are thrumming.
peace at last.
Oh, na 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 na.
The fabric of my evening gown is stained with liquid salt. I sit in the parlor contemplating every single internal fault. My pearl necklace is broken, scattered on the floor. I'm a wealthy prisoner behind a locked and bolted door.
The orchestra is mocking every teardrop that I shed,
while your ghost is busy dancing on the pillows of my bed.
It's a high-class tragedy,
A fashionable crime, and I'm just another sucker running out of time.
They wrap their exploitation inside a costly silk attire to distract the beautiful children from the everlasting fire. They offer you the luxury of a materialistic king, but they can never give you the happiness
That true love can bring.
So dry your eyes, my sister, look beyond the fancy cloth.
Don't sacrifice your spirit like a desperate midnight moth.
The material things of Babylon
Are destined to decay,
but the love inside your consciousness
will never fade away. My satin sleeve is wet from the weeping in the dark.
Jah will send a lightning bolt to ignite the vital spark.
The slide guitar is cutting through the luxury and greed,
Delivering the medicine that your broken spirit need.
wiping away these satin tears in the middle of the night. Stepping out of the mansion into the glorious light. A sophisticated low-down blues to ease my aching chest.
A roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that silver steel across the silk-like stream.
Listen to the harmony
That the midnight angels sing.
The wolves wear the finest tailoring to wander through the flock, building their temporary empires on a shifting sandy rock. They extract a massive profit from every single tear you cry, feeding your imagination with the sweet and shiny lie. But the texture of the truth is something they can never tell, no matter how much malice or deception that they wear. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the velvet rhythm soothe every rocky eye. Where you travel is about to become smooth. I've been wearing heavy lace just to camouflage the pain, standing like a casualty in the freezing London rain. My mascara is running down my pale hollow cheek. I try to scream for rescue, but my vocal cords are weak. But your unrefined gospel is like oil upon a burn, slowing down the golden wheel that was beginning to turn. I'll trade my satin ribbons for your rugged piece of rope and climb out of this fortress on a pathway of hope. The crystal chandelier is beginning to sway. Don't look back at the palace as we wander away. The slide guitar is groaning like an old wooden ship, navigating safely on a treacherous strip, wiping away these satin tears in the middle of the night. Stepping out of the mansion into the glorious light. Sophisticated low-down blues to ease my aching chest. A root to rock salvation for the weary and oppressed. Slide that silver steel across the silk-like stream. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing. The fabric is tearing, the threads are coming undone. We are marching together toward the setting of the sun. Can you hear the timber vibrating through the walls? Your love is the fortress that will never ever fall. It's a luxurious escape from the madness of the street, where the high-class blues and the island rhythms meet. Satin tears, so beautiful, so blue. Your love will make your broken covenant entirely brand new. Let the metal wire cry underneath your beautiful sky. Oh, wiping away these satin tears in the middle of the night. Stepping out of the mansion, stepping out of the mansion into the glorious light. A sophisticated low-down blues to ease my aching chest. A root to rock salvation for the weary and oppressed. Slide the silver steel across the silk-like string. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing. Satin tears, completely dried away. Let the ribbons fall, answer Jah holy call. Satin tears fade out into peace. The kerosene is low and the wick is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track. The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice, unable to think. I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, shriving from the moisture of the evening damp. You walked out from the shadow with an acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks. When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But the light of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely on their oil or their artificial spark. Jah will be the lantern that guides you through the dark.
The glass is getting cloudy and the flame is very small.
Stand firm, my sister, lean against the Zion wall.
The slide guitar is chanting like a priest inside a shrine,
connecting our perspectives to the architecture divine.
tracing our footsteps by a dying lantern tonight,
Searching through the wilderness until we
find the light. Low down desolated blues to match my internal fright.
a roots rock sanctuary
In the middle of the night,
slide that copper pipe down
the unpolished metal wire.
We are
Kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
They want to see the children stumbling in the dark, extinguishing the memory of the vital holy spark. They feed you digital illusions on a glowing screen to make you forget the sacred places where we've been. But the frequency of righteousness can never be obscured by any toxic clouds that their factories manufactured. So raise your voices higher, let the harmony ascend. We're walking on a highway that has no
Definition of an end. My heels are buried deeply in the dry and barren soil. I'm tired of the corporate greed, the unproductive toil. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips. But your slow island gospel is like medicine to my chest, slowing down the frantic engine that was robbing my rest. I hear a raspy whisper underneath the slide guitar, reminding me exactly of the resilient person we are.
The final spark is leaping from the iron frame.
The Creator knows every syllable of your secret name.
The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the wind, forgiving every foolish thing the human race has sinned.
Tracing our footsteps by a dying lantern tonight,
Searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
low down, desolated blues to match my internal fright.
A roots rock sanctuary
In the middle of the night,
slide that copper pipe down the
unpolished metal wire.
We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
The lantern is completely dark, but I can feel your hand.
We are guided by a power that they cannot understand.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from hill to hill?
Let the restless waters of your consciousness be still.
We don't need their devices to find our way home. The light of love will follow us wherever we may roam. Total darkness, but I'm not afraid. Total darkness,
But I'm not afraid.
trust the foundation that the ancient ones have laid.
The flame is gone.
We wait for the dawn, tracing our footsteps by a dying lantern tonight.
Searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
A low down, desolated blues to match my internal fright.
A roots rock sanctuary
In the middle of the night, slide that copper pipe down the unpolished metal wire. Velvet drapes are closed inside this empty cabaret. I sit beside the piano, watching the shadows play. My pearl necklace is broken, scattered on the floor. I don't think I have the energy to walk out of that door.
The brass section is silent, the microphone is cold. Just another tragic melody that has already been told.
You enter like a gentleman, with a trumpet in your hand, looking like a stranger in this desolated land.
They tried to mute the trumpet of the revolutionary voice, leaving the beautiful people with no alternative choice. They want you to sing a song that is pleasant and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But the frequency of justice cannot be suppressed by any silver mute that the rulers manufactured. So let the copper horn blow, let the vibration extend to the very corners of the earth where the rivers finally bend. The horn is playing softly, a tune of old regret. Jah will help your heavy heart
to forgive and to forget.
The slide guitar is gliding
like a ribbon in the air,
wiping away
the residue of sorrow and despair.
Moving to the cadence
of this muted trumpet tonight,
stepping through the smoke
until we reach the morning light. Sophisticated jazz blues
to ease my aching chest,
a roots rock meditation
for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that silver cylinder across the silk like string. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing.
The wolves wear sheep's clothing to wander through the hall. They try to build their empires on a shifting sandy wall. They promise you the luxury of a material king, but they cannot give you the happiness that true love can bring. So step into this rhythm, let your heavy feet be light. We are dancing on a cloud of righteousness tonight. The skank upon the guitar is as smooth as costly wine, a beautiful connection of your human soul and mind.
I've been wearing rough burlap for the majority of my days, scraped by the sharp edges of their sophisticated ways. My throat is raw from screaming at the unresponsive crowd, waiting for a savior to lift this heavy cloud. But your elegant vibration is like cream upon my skin, soothing the turbulence that was raging deep within. I'll trade my heavy armor for the soft, luxurious groove, and let the gentle tempo dictate how my body moves.
Trumpet is unmuting,
the sound is getting clear.
the stars in the heavens are
beginning to appear.
The slide guitar
is singing
like a nightingale in June,
keeping our perspectives perfectly harmoniously in tune. Moving to the cadence
of this muted
trumpet tonight,
stepping through the smoke
until we reach the morning light. A sophisticated jazz blues
to ease my aching chest,
a roots rock meditation
for the weary
and oppressed. Slide that silver cylinder across the silk like string. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing. Wrap me in the comfort of this everlasting sound.
We were lost in the wilderness,
but now we have been found.
no more more jagged edges,
no more bitter cold.
we are walking on a pathway made of spiritual gold.
It's a luxurious escape from the madness of the street, where the high-class blues and the island rhythms meet.
So smooth, play
At home for me, natural vibration.
let the spirit be free.
Just slide with me softly, highly exalted and costly, moving to the cadence of this muted trumpet tonight, stepping through the smoke until we reach the morning light. A sophisticated jazz blues
To ease my aching chest,
a roots rock meditation
for the weary
and oppressed. Slide that silver cylinder across the silk like string. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing.
yeah.
The velvet drapes are closed inside this empty cabaret. I sit beside the piano, watching the shadows play. My pearl necklace is broken, scattered on the floor. I don't think I have the energy to walk out of that door.
The brass section is silent, the microphone is cold. Just another tragic melody that has already been told. You enter like a gentleman with a trumpet in your hand, looking like a stranger in this desolated land. They tried to mute the trumpet of the revolutionary voice, leaving the beautiful people with no alternative choice. They want you to sing a song that is pleasant and polite, so you won't stand up against. The hem of my satin dress is coated in thick clay. I've been dragging my heels since the middle of the day. The modern cathedrals are nothing but plastic and stone, leaving the true believers to wander completely alone. I lost my silver lighter somewhere down in the creek. My spirit is weary and my knees are incredibly weak.
But I see your campfire burning through the willow reed, offering a sanctuary that satisfies my deepest need.
The path to the kingdom is never a smooth paved road. You got to wade through the swamp while carrying a heavy load. They promise a heaven that is shining, sterile and cold, but the real promised land is found inside the natural mold.
Don't fear the quicksand or the murky water's edge. Jah will protect the children who honor their sacred pledge. The mud upon your ankles is a sign of your rebirth, reconnecting your consciousness to the womb of the earth.
The river is rising and the visibility is low. Trust the ancient current where the wild waters flow.
The rusty slide guitar is cutting through the grime, guiding our dirty feet out of the quicksand of time. for glory or a name.
They build their skyscrapers taller than the mountains high, arrogantly mocking the architecture of the sky. But their foundation is constructed out of money and greed, totally disconnected from what the human soul needs. So stomp your naked feet until the muddy banks shake. Jah love is the only power that their system cannot fake. Rise up from the valley, look beyond the foggy hill. Let the restless waters of your mind be completely still.
I've been drowning in perfume just to hide the smell of asphalt, blaming my ancestors for every single internal fault. My eyeliner is running like a river in a storm. I'm looking for a blanket to keep my shivering body warm. But your slow island gospel is like medicine to my skin, drying up the swamp that was multiplying within. I trade my high heels for this beautiful fertile ground and find my salvation inside this heavy reggae sound.
The bullfrogs are singing their deep.
The Creator is watching over this sacred quiet place.
The slide guitar is howling like a lone hungry wolf,
bridging the deep chasm and the terrifying gulf. Walking through the trenches of a swampy Zion tonight, wading through the shadows till we reach the crystal light.
A low down river blues to wash away my distress.
A roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper bottleneck
across the acoustic frame. We are singing for the spirit, not for glory or a name.
The mud is drying out,
the path is becoming clear.
Perfect love is the mechanism
that casts out all your fear.
Can you feel the ancient earth vibrating through your toes?
Jah will provide the remedy for all your earthly woes.
It's a swampy resurrection from the madness of the town,
where the high class blues and the roots rock melodies drown. Swampy Zion, wash my sins away.
Prepare your spirit
for a brighter dawning day. Just let the guitar moan.
We are never left alone.
Walking through the trenches of a swampy Zion tonight. Walking through the trenches of the, wading through the shadows till we reach the crystal light.
Low down river blues
to wash away my distress.
A roots rock meditation
for the weary and oppressed. Slide that copper bottleneck across the acoustic frame. We are singing for the spirit, not for glory or a name. The hem of my satin dress is coated in thick clay. I've been dragging my heels since the middle of the day. The modern cathedrals are nothing but plastic and stone, leaving the true believers to wander completely alone. I lost my silver lighter somewhere down in the creek. My spirit is weary and my knees are incredibly weak. But I see a campfire burning through the willow reed, offering a sanctuary that satisfies my deepest need.
The path to the kingdom is never
the iron is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck, watching the sun go down. My vintage satin coat is soaked in salty brine. I'm floating down a river that is completely separate from thine.
I tried to steer the vessel to a civilized shore, but the currents of my sadness
Keep demanding more.
The harbor is deserted, the lighthouse is blind,
Just another casualty that the storm left behind.
let the rusty anchor sink into the ocean floor. We don't need to bind the ship to their unholy shore. The system wants to weigh you down with heavy iron chains, paralyzing your movement inside their cruel domains. But the
Spirit is lighter than the feathers of a dove,
elevated by the power of the universal love. Cut the ropes of Babylon,
let the vessel sail free
across the crystal waters of the
Ethiopian sea. The weight is too heavy,
it's dragging me low.
Jah will provide the breeze to make the vessel go.
The weeping slide is singing for the broken crew,
Making the old covenant entirely brand new. Leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
a roots rock meditation that will bring fast release.
Slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire. They spend their entire lives building heavy battleships with malice in their hearts and lies upon their lips. They try to colonize the wind and regulate the tide, but the Creator will scatter them and cast them all aside. No need for their passports or their artificial rules. We are navigating by the stars, leaving behind the fools. Relax your stiff shoulders, let the natural current guide your beautiful spirit to the safe harbor side.
I've spent too many years inside a self-inflicted cage, chasing after phantoms on a crowded, noisy stage. My high heels are broken, my lipstick is decayed, thinking about the massive price that my innocence has paid. But your unrefined gospel is like oil upon the sea, calming down the tempest that was raging inside of me. I'll trade my heavy anchor for the sweet island groove, and let your steady bassline dictate how my body moves. The water is shimmering
Beneath the silver moon,
the universe is matching
our internal holy tune
the slide guitar.
is groaning underneath the massive strain.
But the beauty of the melody can neutralize the pain. Leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation that will bring fast release.
Slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire.
The baggage is too heavy, I am cutting it loose.
Unshackle your imagination from their wicked news.
Can you feel the pressure starting to release?
Jah will grant the children an everlasting peace.
We are sailing away past the Babylonian gate, fulfilling the design of a higher, greater fate. Let the ship flow,
Let the river flow,
no more dragging behind.
freedom for the mind.
Let the ship flow, freedom for the mind. Oh, leaving these rusty anchors down
motion that will bring fast release.
Slide that steel cylinder
Across the corroded wire.
we are floating higher than the Babylonian spire.
Rusty anchor
Going forevermore,
heading toward.
Mount Zion's sacred shore.
Just float with the tide.
Righteousness by our side.
Rusty anchors
Free at last. The clock on the mantelpiece is ticking much too fast. I want this hazy afternoon to permanently last. My stockings are laddered and my hair is in a mess. I'm lounging on the sofa in my favorite summer dress.
The record player spinning some old Billie Holiday.
I watch the dust motes dancing
As they slowly float away.
Don't call my telephone because I won't answer the ring.
I just wanna sit here
And hear the canary bird sing.
The sun is in the center of the beautiful blue sky. No need to rush the motion as the clouds are drifting by. Man-made schedules are a trap to keep you tense. Relax your mind, my sister, and find some common sense.
The fruit upon the branches is ripening so slow.
That is the only way that the creation ought to grow. So let the
Babylonians run their frantic little race.
we will find our sanctuary.
In this quiet, peaceful place,
My bones
feel heavy like they're made of solid lead.
just lay down your worries on this grassy green bed.
Let the slow slide guitar take us down to the coast,
Where the simple things in life are what we cherish the most.
singing underneath the branches of this weeping willow tree. Nowhere else on planet Earth that I would rather be. Forget about the heartache that I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide wash the stress away.
No need to hurry, no need to make a fuss. This sweet, slow vibration was tailor-made for us.
Look at the fisherman mending his old nylon net.
He hasn't caught a single fish, but he ain't worried yet.
Because he knows the ocean will provide in due time.
Just like the perfect cadence at the ending of a rhyme.
We complicate the living with our artificial needs.
We forget to watch the beauty of the tiny mustard seeds.
So take a deep breath of this clean, salty air.
And realize that blessings are scattered everywhere.
I've spent too many evenings in the neon lighted clubs,
Chasing after phantoms and drinking in the pubs.
my feet are tired of marching to that loud aggressive beat.
I need some cool, damp soil to soothe my aching feet.
Your words are like molasses,
So sticky and so sweet,
they slow down my pulse.
till it matches your heartbeat.
I'm letting go of anchors that were dragging me down low.
Just floating with the current where the lazy waters flow. The honeybee is buzzing round the lavender bush.
There is no requirement
For
zigzagging, gliding
like a swan upon the lake,
enjoying every single breath that we are
blessed to take. We're sitting underneath the branches of this weeping willow tree.
Nowhere else on planet Earth
that I would rather be. Forget about the heartache that I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide wash the stress away.
No need to hurry, no need to make a fuss. This sweet, slow vibration was tailor-made for us. Time is an illusion
that we invented for our pain,
like counting every single drop of water in the rain.
I'm turning off the engines,
I'm pulling down the sand.
we are floating on the wisdom of the ancient ocean whales.
Let the universe revolve around this comfortable couch.
We got nothing to prove and we got nothing
To avouch. Weeping willow, shield us from the sun.
every bit of structural vanity.
I could stay here forever,
Jah love will leave us never. No,
sitting underneath the branches of this weeping willow tree.
nowhere else on planet Earth
that I would rather be. Forget about the heartache that I suffered yesterday.
let the warm Caribbean tide wash the stress away.
No need to hurry, no need to make a fuss. This sweet, slow vibration was tailor-made for us. Weeping willow,
Shades of green,
good night, sweet world.
Jah guidance, my girl,
Weeping willow,
shade us forevermore.
yeah.
The velvet drapes are closed inside this empty cabaret. I sit beside the piano, watching the shadows play. My pearl necklace is broken, scattered on the floor. I don't think I have the energy to walk out of that door. The brass section is silent, the microphone is cold. Just another tragic melody that has already been told. You enter like a gentleman with a trumpet in your hand, looking like a stranger in this desolated land. They try to mute the trumpet of the revolutionary voice, leaving the beautiful people with no alternative choice. They want you to sing a song that is pleasant and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But the frequency of justice cannot be suppressed by any silver mute that the rulers manufactured. So let the copper horn blow, let the vibration extend to the very corners of the earth where the rivers finally bend. The horn is playing softly, the tune of old regret. Jah will help your heavy heart to forgive and to forget. The slide guitar is gliding like a ribbon in the air, wiping away the residue of sorrow and despair. Moving to the cadence of this muted trumpet tonight, stepping through the smoke until we reach the morning light. A sophisticated jazz blues to ease my aching chest. for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that silver cylinder across the silk like string.
Listen to the harmony
that the midnight angels sing.
The wolves wear sheep's clothing to wander through the hall. They try to build their empires on a shifting sandy wall. They promise you the luxury of a material king, but they cannot give you the happiness that true love can bring.
So step into this rhythm, let your heavy feet be light. We are dancing on a cloud of righteousness tonight. The skank upon the guitar is as smooth as costly wine, a beautiful connection of your human soul and mind.
I've been wearing rough burlap for the majority of my days,
scraped by the sharp edges of their sophisticated ways.
My throat is raw from screaming at the unresponsive crowd,
waiting for a savior
to lift this heavy cloud. But
your elegant vibration is like cream upon my skin, soothing the turbulence that was raging deep within.
I'll trade my heavy armor for this soft, luxurious groove, and let the gentle tempo dictate how my body moves.
The trumpet is unmuting, the sound is getting clear.
The stars in the heavens are beginning to appear.
The slide guitar is singing like a nightingale in June,
keeping our perspectives perfectly harmoniously in tune.
Moving to the cadence of this muted trumpet tonight,
stepping through the smoke until we reach the morning light.
A sophisticated jazz blues to ease my aching chest.
A roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that silver cylinder across the silk like string. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing. Everlasting sound.
We were lost in the wilderness, but now we have been found.
No more jagged edges, no more bitter cold.
We are walking on a pathway made of spiritual gold.
It's a luxurious escape from the madness of the street,
where the high-class blues
and the island rhythms meet.
Natural vibration,
let the spirit be free. Just slide with me softly,
highly exalted and costly.
Moving to the cadence of this muted trumpet tonight,
stepping through the smoke until we reach the morning light.
A sophisticated jazz blues to ease my aching chest.
Roots rock meditation
for the weary and oppressed. Slide that silver cylinder across the silk like stream.
Listen to the
harmony that the midnight angels sing. Feeling so safe in this groove. Never let the righteousness remove. Velvet drapes are closed inside this empty cabaret. I sit beside the piano, watching the shadows play. My pearl necklace is broken, scattered on the floor. I don't think I have the energy to walk out of that door.
The brass section is silent,
the microphone is cold. Just another tragic melody that has already been told. You enter like a gentleman with a trumpet in your hand, looking like a stranger in this desolated land.
They tried to mute the trumpet of the revolutionary voice, leaving the beautiful people with no alternative choice. They want you to sing a song that is blessed
pleasant and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right.
But the frequency of justice cannot be suppressed by any silver mule
that the rulers manufactured. So let the copper horn blow, let the vibration extend to the very corners of the floorboards are cold and the windows are tight. I've been counting the hours in the middle of the night. Your memory hangs like a coat on the door, an uninvited guest that I cannot ignore. I try to drown the echoes with a bottle of rum, but the pounding in my chest is a monotonous drum. It's a vintage kind of torment, a fashionable scar left by the shadow of your broken guitar.
Fear not the phantom that walks in the dark. Jah will protect you and ignite a new spark. The system wants to haunt you with the sins of the past, leaving you shivering in the wintertime blast. But this ancient vibration is a shield for your soul. It breaks every hex and it makes the spirit whole. Let the heavy bassline rumble, let the truth awake. Every wicked illusion is about to surely break.
I can hear the floorboards whispering your name.
The holy fire will consume the unholy shame.
The silver slide guitar is cutting through the haze,
rescuing our minds from this terrifying maze.
Captured by the movement of this haunted rhythm tonight, dancing with the ghosts until we find the morning light.
A root track meditation for the children of the light.
Slide that metal pipe across the vibrating wire.
We are elevating consciousness above the funeral pyre. They want to keep you frozen in the cemetery of fear, extracting a profit from every single tear. They sell you synthetic remedies to quiet your mind, keeping the beautiful sheep ignorant and blind. But the rhythm of the elders is a living, breathing thing. It's the ultimate comfort that the evening can bring. So stomping naked feet to the dusty foundation shake. Jah love is the only power that no sorcerer can fake.
I've been wearing heavy lace just to camouflage the pain, standing like a casualty in the freezing London rain. My eyeliner is running down my pale, hollow cheek. I tried to scream for rescue, but my vocal cords are weak. But your slow motion reggae is like oil on a burn, slowing down the wheel that was beginning to turn. I can feel the warm friction of your island grace, chasing the cold phantoms from this isolated place.
The candles are flickering out on the left.
Stand firm, my sister, don't step over the edge.
The slide guitar is groaning like an old wooden ship,
navigating safely on a treacherous trip. Captured by the movement of this haunted rhythm tonight,
yeah.
Dancing with the ghosts until we find the morning light. A low down spooky blues to ease my internal fright.
A root rock meditation for the children of the light.
Slide that metal pipe across the vibrating wire.
We are elevating consciousness above the funeral pyre. Funeral pyre.
Hold me close before the sunrise breaks the spell.
Jah love is the tabernacle where the peaceful children dwell.
Can you hear the ancestors chanting in the wind?
Forgiving every foolish thing the human race sing.
It's a long road back from the valley of the dead,
But we are walking on the path
where the prophets used to tread. Haunting rhythm,
Let's start to hold on me.
spiritual warfare,
Set the captive free.
let the ghosts fade away.
Welcome the dawning day.
By the movement of this haunted rhythm tonight,
Dancing with the ghosts.
dancing with the ghosts until we find the morning light. A low down spooky blues to ease my internal fright.
A roots rock meditation for the children of the light.
Slide that metal pipe across the vibrating wire.
We are elevating consciousness above the funeral pyre.
Haunted rhythm, let it echo out.
Clearing the confusion and
The spell is broken. Haunted rhythm,
rest in peace.
haunted rhythm. Chains are corroded and the iron is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck watching the sun go down. My vintage satin coat is soaked in salty brine. I'm floating down a river that is completely separate from thine.
I tried to steer the vessel to a civilized shore,
But the currents of my sadness keep demanding more.
the harbor is deserted.
The lighthouse is blind, just another casualty that the storm left behind.
Let the rusty anchor sink into the ocean floor. We don't need to bind the ship to their unholy shore. The system wants to weigh you down with heavy iron chains, paralyzing your movement inside their cruel domains. But the
Spirit is lighter than the feathers of a dove.
elevated by the power of the universal love. Cut the ropes of Babylon, let the vessel sail free across the crystal waters of the Ethiopian Sea.
The weight is too heavy, it's dragging me low.
Jah will provide the breeze to make the vessel go,
The weeping slide guitar is singing for the broken crew,
making the old covenant entirely brand new.
leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty delta blues to express my historical grief,
A roots rock meditation
that will bring fast relief.
slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire. We are floating higher
Than the Babylonian spire.
They spend their entire lives building heavy battleships with malice in their hearts and lies upon their lips. They try to colonize the wind and regulate the tide, but the Creator will scatter them and cast them all aside. No need for their passports or their artificial rules. We are navigating by the stars, leaving behind the fools. Relax your stiff shoulders, let the natural current guide your beautiful spirit to the safe harbor side.
I spent too many years inside a self-inflicted cage, chasing after phantoms on a crowded, noisy stage. My high heels are broken, my lipstick is decayed, thinking about the massive price that my innocence has paid. But your unrefined gospel is like oil upon the sea, calming down the tempest that was raging inside of me. I'll trade my heavy anchor for the sweet island groove, and let your steady bassline dictate how my body moves. The water is shimmering beneath the silver moon.
The universe is matching our internal holy tune.
The sluggy beauty of the melody can neutralize the pain, leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation
that will bring fast relief.
Slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire.
Oh, we are floating higher
Then the Babylonian spire.
The baggage is too heavy, I am cutting it loose.
Unshackle your imagination from their wicked news.
Can you feel the pressure starting to release?
Jah will grant the children an everlasting peace.
We are sailing away,
Past the Babylonian gate,
fulfilling the design of a higher, greater fate. Let the ship float, let the river flow.
no more dragging behind.
Freedom for the mind. Let the ship float.
No,
No more dragging behind.
freedom for the mind.
Leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, under the deep blue sea, unshackling our destinies so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief,
A roots rock meditation.
that will bring fast relief.
Slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire. The chains are corroded and the iron is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck watching the sun go down. The chains are corroded and the iron is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck watching the sun go down. My vintage satin coat is soaked in salty brine. I'm floating down a river that is completely separate from thine. I tried to steer the vessel to a civilized shore, but the currents of my sadness keep demanding more. The harbor is deserted, the lighthouse is blind, just another casualty that the storm left behind.
Let a rusty anchor sink into the ocean floor. We don't need to bind the ship to their unholy shore. The system wants to weigh you down with heavy iron chains, paralyzing your movement inside the cool domains. But the spirit is lighter than the feathers of the dove, elevated by the power of the universal love. Cut the ropes of Babylon, let the vessel sail free across the crystal waters of the Ethiopian sea. The weight is too heavy, it's dragging me low. Jah will provide the breeze to make the
with a suit of old trains. I sit on the fire escape, nursing my internal pains. My stockings are laddered and my vintage dress is torn. Sometimes I feel like a casualty from the day I was born. The siren is wailing down on the avenue below, while the cold alleyway wind begins to viciously blow. I watch the neon signs flicker their ugly yellow glare, looking for a sanctuary, but the streets are completely bare.
Rise up from the concrete jungle where the youth are left to die. Look past the razor wire and gaze into the beautiful sky. The system designs the ghetto to keep your spirit in a cage, feeding your consciousness with artificial fear and rage. But they can never colonize the melody of the street or control the natural rhythm of your walking feet. Put down your heavy burden, sister, listen to the choir. We are singing our redemption way above their barbed wire. The streetlights are casting a long, lonely shade. Don't be discouraged by the choices they have made.
The slide guitar is cutting through the vapor and the greed,
delivering the medicine that the children really need.
Raising our voices in these ghetto hymns tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest,
a roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin.
They send their politicians to make a fancy campaign speech, promising a paradise that stays permanently out to reach. They extract the profit from the labor of the working man, leaving the children to survive exactly how they can. But the harmony of the righteous is a weapon of defense.
It shatters their hypocrisy and brings them to their sense.
So stomp your feet until the dusty floorboards shake. Your love is the only power that
the system cannot fake. I've spent too many years inside their artificial clubs, selling my authenticity for liquor in the pubs. My throat is dry and raspy from the smoke and the gin. I don't know where my sanity ends and where my sins begin, but your elegant vibration is like cream upon my skin, quieting the turbulence that was multiplying within. I'll trade their golden microphone for this old acoustic box and dance until the earthquakes shatter all their locks.
The church bells are ringing out to weary, solemn tone.
Remember, my sister, you are never left alone.
The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the dark,
leaving a permanent revolutionary mark. Raising our voices in these ghetto hymns tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest,
a roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin.
That will never ever fall.
Can you identity inside this crowded place. Get your hands. Oh, we got to survive.
Keeping the ancient consciousness alive.
Sing it low, sing it strong.
This is where
we belong. Raising our voices in these ghetto hymns tonight. Marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest. A roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
slide that copper
Pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin. Ghetto hymns, the greatest story that has ever been told.
No more concrete cages,
Turning all the historical pages. Ghetto hymns out into the bright.
The well is dry and the topsoil is turning to powder. The voice of my anxiety is growing much louder. I'm standing on a porch in a tattered linen gown, looking at the remnants of this ghost-ridden town. My vintage leather boots are cracked from the heat. There isn't any shade on this desolated street. I trace the rusty hinges of my empty jewelry box, while the dry desert wind in the background marks. The worldly system leaves you in a wilderness of drought, feeding your imagination with confusion and doubt. They extract the resources from the fertility of the land, leaving the beautiful children with nothing but the sand. But the spirit is a wellspring the devil will run dry, no matter how many clouds they banish from the sky. So stomp your heavy boots, let the deep vibration sound. Jah will send the living water to the dehydrated ground. My throat is parched and my spirit is weak. Jah hear the humble prayer that you cannot speak. The rustic slide guitar is cutting through the haze, rescuing our minds from the suffocating days of walking through the canyons of this barren dust today. Trying to find a pathway through the hot and blinding clay. A gritty delta blues to match my internal grief. A root rock meditation
that will bring us fast relief. Slide that copper bottleneck across the unpolished wire. We are searching for the river that can satisfy desire.
They build the mega cities on a foundation of lies, ignoring all the warnings that are written in the skies. They sell you plastic bottles of a chemical delight, while the natural creation is turning white. But the foundation of Mount Zion can never be removed by any wicked legislation that the politicians approve. So hold your head up high, sister, look into the sun. The matrix is dissolving and the victory is won.
I've been drinking down their poison from a fashionable cup, hoping that the dizziness would lift my spirit up. My high heels are buried in this uncultivated track, carrying a heavy load upon my fragile back. But your rustic melody is like an oasis in the wild, treating my exhaustion lost its soul like a neglected child. I can feel the ancient power rising through the floor, telling me I don't have to wonder no more. Tumbleweeds are rolling past my broken door.
The Creator will restore what the locust tore.
The slide is groaning underneath the massive strain, but the beauty of the melody can neutralize the pain. Walking through the canyons of this barren dust today, trying to find a pathway through the hot and blinding clay. A greedy delta blues to match my internal grief.
A roots rock meditation
That will bring us fast relief. Slide that copper bottleneck across the unpolished wire. We are searching for the river that can satisfy desire. The dust is settling down, the air is turning cool.
Wisdom is revealed to the person they called a fool.
Can you hear the ancestors whisper in the wind?
Reclaiming every territory where the nation sinned.
It's a wilderness redemption,
Turning sorrow
into grace.
finding our sanctuary
In this isolated place.
Rise up, my sister.
Listen to the sound.
No more dry valleys.
Living water in the alleys. Walking through the canyons of this barren dust today, trying to find a pathway through the hot and blinding clay.
A gritty delta blues
To match my internal grief.
a roots rock meditation that will bring us fast relief.
Slide that copper bottleneck across the unpolished wire.
We are searching for the river
That can satisfy desire. Barren dust,
The rain is coming down.
washing away the misery
From this forgotten town, the soil is breathing.
The darkness is leaving.